Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another one. Let's check this clip out.
Significant in-house contract situations that still require attention on offense. Both Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are entering the final years of their contracts. Meanwhile, on defense, star pass rusher Micah Parsons has 2 years remaining on his deal. This could be seen as a distraction for the team's main goal, a Super Bowl. But Cowboys' DeMarcus Lawrence has advice about what to do about it.
I say control what you can control. If it's a distraction, eliminate it. If you can. If you can't, you run through it. So, that comes with our territory as being a Cowboy. I mean, our owner actually invites it. You know what I mean? So, if you're not used to it, you better get used to it fast.
If it's a distraction, you eliminate it. If you can't, run through it. I like those words. Stephen A., how do you feel about what DeMarcus had to say?
What do you want me to say? Listen. Marcus Lawrence is a baller.
Yes.
I appreciate his takes. I appreciate his candor, his honesty. He came on First Take during Super Bowl week, which, by the way, was breaking news. We actually saw a Cowboy during the Super Bowl week. Congratulations on that. But
be
to
nice.
see him, I'm just saying for him, I got mad respect for him. I got mad respect for him, and in all seriousness, I just like messing with them. In all seriousness, listen, I get where he's coming from on the Cowboys' distractions, and he does have a point. I just wish he would acknowledge we haven't dealt with it, not successfully. We got 2 playoff victories in 8 years. But, obviously they can't. They don't want to say that about them. They don't want to remind the world of their ineptitude. And I understand that. But in the end, what it comes down to is that playing for the Cowboys is a distraction. The owner is a distraction. Being America's team is a distraction. Being in that bubble, that spotlight, that microscope, it ain't for everybody. Everybody can't handle the big time, okay? They say they want it. They say they want the smoke. They say they want the allure, but they don't. A lot of times they can't handle it because, as we all know, pressure breaks pipes. Obviously, it can produce diamonds in some instances, but certainly never when it comes to the Cowboys, at least not in the last 29 years and counting. So we have to understand that. We have to appreciate that for what it is. We have to accept that. And when I look at DeMarcus Lawrence, he's a brother who balls. He's a brother that goes out there and gives it what he's got. I've never looked at a Dallas Cowboy loss and blamed him because of his lack of productivity. So I give him mad credit for that. And he is being candid and he is being honest about how, look, don't expect to come here and for things to be all nice and peaceful and, without any controversy, drama, or anything like that. That's not how it rolls in Dallas, not with this owner. He acknowledges that. He said that. It is what it is. And so what can you do about it? All you can do is learn to deal with it, which they have failed to do, again, for 29 years.
Okay. I was just marinating on that. Damian, do you think the Cowboys are closer to missing the playoffs or making the Super Bowl?
Molly, the way I'm going to answer this is, let me finish.
Stephen A., let him have his turn, please.
Just preference what I'm about to say is, first of all, my wife is a huge Cowboys fan.
Sure is.
And so,
you're going to do it. You're going to do it.
That
You're going to
explains
do
so
it.
much.
And so,
You're blaming your wife.
She's a real Cowboys
she's a
fan,
real,
too.
like a real
I was
Cowboys
talking
fan.
to her in
That
Chicago.
explains a lot.
She knows her stuff.
That explains a
by the
lot.
way,
And your kids are Cowboys fans.
Yeah, she's infected a couple of them. And I also got to say, I got bum rushed by some Cowboy fans this past weekend.
Really? Where?
Yeah, at church, actually.
At church?
Yeah. They
Wow,
didn't
no
appreciate.
shame.
First of all, they didn't appreciate
there.
They didn't appreciate what I said about the Cowboys last week.
Wow.
And
What about forgiveness? That's what you learned there.
Yeah, but
Letting
then they really said, you need to talk to Stephen A. because the way he comes at us is just completely unfair, and that it needs to be addressed on national television. So I'm just passing the messages from these Cowboys fans that bum rushed me to you, Stephen A., about that. But anyway.
I'm glad everyone's in church, though. That's good.
I ain't worried about them. I ain't
Yeah.
worried about none of them. I'm going to see them real soon. I'm going to see them in a couple of weeks.
Oh, you going down to
Where?
You going down to Texas?
Or church? Which one are you going to?
Texas. Mr. Jerry Jones.
Oh, my
Has
God.
allowed me to come down to Texas. I'm rolling down to Texas.
You're going to have a little
going to church, Moss.
Yeah. You're going to have a little meeting with him?
That's right.
Are you going to get a team a pep talk or something?
Oh, no. This is me. I'm going to see Jerry. I'm going to see
Jerry have a little meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been calling Jerry out a little bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
He's been calling Jerry
You and Jerry cool?
He said, "Come on down."
Well, they're going to
He said,
talk
"Come on
face to
down.
face, like
Come on
two
down."
men.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, "Come on." He said, "Come on down." And you know what I said, Dan Orlovsky?
Cameras or no cameras?
Damian Woody, Dan Orlovsky. You know what I said? He said, "Come on down." You know what I said? I reckon I will.
I don't even know what I reckon means in that sentence. I don't even know what the question is either. Are the Cowboys closer to missing the playoffs or going to the Super Bowl, Dan?
Me? No. They're closer to missing the playoffs. I'm not going to beat around the bush like Wood here, okay? Woody. They've won 12 games in each of the last 3 seasons. Let's be real about who the Cowboys are right now. Okay, let's just be real about
who are they?
Are they better than Philly? Honestly, no. Are they better than Detroit? No. Are they better than Green Bay? No. Are they better than San Francisco? No. Are they better than the Rams? No. There's some team in the South. I don't think they're better than Atlanta, but they're not better than whoever is going to win the South. There's 6 right there. So you mean to tell me that there's easily 6 that in Detroit, they ain't better than Detroit. So you're talking about, are they going to be better than like Tampa Bay or a Seattle? I don't think so. I think one of those teams is going to be better. So we're not even talking about Super Bowl. We're talking about getting into dance. I don't think they get into the dance unless they play above their skis. So they're further away from closer to missing the postseason than they are winning a Super Bowl, making a Super Bowl.
Well, I appreciate the eloquence and the fluidity with which you dropped that dissertation on the American public, but it didn't require all of that. All you need to do is look at history, and you know what the answer to that question is. I mean, my God, you didn't need to do anything else. I mean, all you had to do was sit up there and say, they ain't been closer to the Super Bowl than they've been to the offseason before. Why would anything change now? That's what the situation is, particularly with the contract squabbles with CeeDee Lamb. So we understand all of that, okay? And then, you Damian Woody, it explains. Well, first of all, we need to extend our condolences to Damian Woody. So the wife is a Cowboy fan and a couple of children. I mean, damn. I mean, Black cat running around the franchise, Black cat running around the Woody household. The Damian Woody household. That's what's going on here. No wonder we call you the notorious Liberace. You understand what I'm saying? Sitting there at the piano.
That's a cold nickname.
It is.
Why do we do that?
That
you
is
understand?
a cold
Because
nickname. I love that.
You need, tranquility. You need to calm the nerves. And I was wondering why. I'm like, damn. He's on TV working with Greeny and the crew doing Get Up. He shows up here on First Take. He's with his peeps. Why does he always look so stressed? And that explained it. It's your surroundings.
All right, y'all, so we're going to stop it right there. I want to thank y'all so much for tapping in with me. I appreciate y'all so much for checking out all my videos. And I also want to say that make sure to put notification bell on. Every time when I drop a video, you're going to get a notification. So, in the clip I just showed y'all, that was Stephen A. Smith, and he was speaking about the Dallas Cowboys, and he's saying that they're in serious trouble if they don't sign Lamb. Stephen A. Smith has strongly suggested that the Dallas Cowboys are in serious trouble, and they could miss the playoffs if they don't sign a long-term contract with the star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. And Stephen A. Smith, he also expressed his concern on the ESPN First Take, where he emphasized the critical role that CeeDee Lamb plays for the Cowboys offense. And he pointed out that Lamb had an exceptional performance last season, where he led the league with 135 receptions for 1,749 yards and 12 touchdowns, and that makes him indispensable for the team's success. As Stephen A. Smith is skeptical of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones' optimistic updates in regards to Lamb's contract negotiations, he believes that the Cowboys' reluctance to meet Lamb's salary demands, reportedly close to $35 million per year, is a dangerous gamble. Without Lamb, Smith argues, the Cowboys' offense could struggle significantly, especially as they also need to manage future contracts for other key players such as Dak Prescott. So, let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about this. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next videos.